Just sign up on YouTube. Yeah, everybody have YouTube on their phone.
Women with text. Yeah.
Yes, so just show him camera boss there. Hey y'all, welcome back to another live. Yes. Welcome back to another Sunday night. I hope I didn't. Is it live or is it unlisted? Oh, it's there. Okay. Okay. Let me see who is. I already know it's gonna be Khalil. I know it's gonna be Khalil. I know it's gonna be Khalil for number one. Let's see who's gonna come first. All right, I have one person here. Cool face. Look at you. Welcome to the live, everybody. Welcome to the live. As soon as you join the live, leave a comment. Double tap the screen to like the live. Last time, we were. Wait, let me see what this is. All right, so as soon as you join the live, double tap the screen. Last time we were at 200 and over 200 likes. So that's what we're aiming for tonight. All right, so double tap up the screen, guys. User 444, hello, welcome to the live. If you haven't subscribed, please remember to hit that subscription button. Double tap the screen. Double tap. All right. I'm gonna see Khalil come on yet. Where Khalil day? Khalil is usually my first person to come on, you know. Maybe Khalil is sleeping right now. Yes, you guys already know the golden rule. The golden rule is double tap. Double tap. Just double tap the screen and then you'll like the screen that way, like the live that way. All right, so Cool Face is saying that the first target is 100. Yeah, I think we should keep it as at 100, and if we go over, then we aim for another one. So 100. All right, we can do 100 likes. We only have 2 now, but we just started, so I'm pretty sure we can get there. Pretty sure we can get there. So double tap up the screen, guys. Anyway, so tonight's discussion. Hi, Martin. Welcome. Big up yourself. Big up yourself, Martin. Double tap the screen, everybody. We're aiming for 100 likes tonight. Double tap. Just double tap. As soon as you join on, just double tap. And then after you double tap, let me know where you are watching from. Somebody said, whoa, angels really exist on earth in your form. Oh, wow. I like that comment. All right. One of the humans says, I did it. All right. Thank you so much for liking. We have Glory from Nigeria. Guys, I'm super hot. I'm so hot now, guys. Hot as in temperature hot. All right. So, oh, somebody said 100 likes. That's easy. Okay. I like that. I like that. We got people from Boston. One of the humans is from Boston. Ooh, Martin, I like that. You're being ambitious. I love that. 1,000 likes. Wow. 1,000 likes. I like that. Mirza, so beautiful. Thank you. I don't know what that is. Boo. I don't know what that is. Thank you guys so much for joining. It's my birthday. Can you please? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you, but I don't know if I can help you. All right, so guys, as soon as you join the live, double tap. Double tap the screen. It's simple, just tap, 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 tap. We're at 13 likes and I have 48 people here. We should have 48 likes, right? Ooh, here in Greece, we adore women like you. I mean it. Amazing. That's good to know. Yeah, double tap, guys. We're at 20 likes. That's amazing. All right, guys. Come on, remember to tell me where you're watching from. Remember to tell me where you're watching from. Ellie said you are a queen. Oh, you are a queen. Thank you for joining, Ellie, and thank you for that comment. Oh, I see Sai. I cannot pronounce that, from India. Vic from Florida. Big up yourself. Welcome. Where am I from? Guys, you know I'm Jamaican, right? Jamaican. I am the Jamaican queen. Yes. All right, guys. So in the today's topic, let me see who. Oh, Jamaica in the building. G Dizzle from Jamaica straight. All right, I like that. I like that. You know, majority of my viewers are from the USA, number one, head the list. Then I have Canada, then Jamaica. Why do I feel like I should have more people from Jamaica? Where are my Jamaican people? Somebody, Ellie said, I'm half Jamaican. All right. I feel like the Jamaican will take over more than half now, eh? Bamlak, Bob Marley. Oh, you love Bob Marley music? I do love Bob Marley music too. I do love Bob Marley. My favorite one is the one we say, don't worry about a thing, because every little thing is gonna be all right. That's my favorite Bob Marley. All right. Who else is here? Fadi said hi. Hi, Fadi. Welcome to the live. Your dimples are so pretty. Thank you. That is Kimara. Kimara. Thank you so much. Douglas, I'm doing amazing. Thank you. We have Eduardo from Brazil. Big up yourself. I am from Jamaica, Eduardo. Another Jamaicans make the best girlfriends. Vic said Jamaicans make the best girlfriends. Interesting. My mom looks like you. Wow. All right, so remember to let me know where you guys are watching from, and remember to double tap the screen, guys. Cool dress. Thank you. My favorite color is red, so you guys are gonna see me in red from time to time. Ooh, South Africa in the building. That is Tatenda. Tatenda. Big up yourself. Yeah, I have California. I didn't see California. Oh yeah, Ellie. Ellie from California. Somebody said red looks good on you. Thank you. This here, I think it's this hair. This hair makes me feel so hot. Uh, Yo, I like that comment, Marizo. Marizo said, if you appreciate this woman on this live now, please like. You will see her more this way. Keep her motivated and driven. Come on, thank you for your support. I love that. We have Zimbabwe in the building. Oh, Tatenda. Zimbabwe? All right. I have a few friends from Zimbabwe. Hi, Ellie. All right. I like the comment that, oh, somebody said something about Bob Marley. Please again, Bob Marley music. If I could play music in my background, I would, but I have to think about copyright. So I cannot play music in the background because you already know how that thing goes, right? So I cannot. I love the comment that Martin made, because he said that if you guys continue supporting, then that will bring more motivation. You'll see my face more. And that's so true, because sometimes, to be honest, like completely honest, you I don't have the motivation. Like sometimes I don't want to go live. I don't always want to come live on Sundays, but I have a commitment, right? I already told you guys that I'll be here 7 o'clock on Sundays, so I have to stick to that commitment that I made. And because you guys are showing up, you guys are coming out, you guys are showing up on the live, you guys are commenting, you guys are giving compliments, you guys are supporting. So that's the reason why I'm even here. You know what I mean? So I really appreciate. I just want to take the time out to thank you guys for joining and just show some appreciation from my part, because a lot of people feel like right now you guys are giving me your time. You know what I mean? And time is very valuable. So I really appreciate that. All right. Thank you guys so much for that. And remember to share this live with your friends. If you feel like your friend would like this type of content or would like this type of personality, just share the live. Share the live. You might never know, right? So just share the live. Somebody said Hermosa. That's beautiful in Spanish. Yes. Sorry guys, I'm not really looking at the comments. I'm just here showing my little appreciation. You see, I came out for you guys. I fixed my hair for you guys. It took me like maybe 10-15 minutes to flat iron this and make it look nice. So yeah, man, I'm here for you guys, and I'm happy that you guys are showing up for me too. I appreciate that. First things first, I want to talk about, we're going to dive into the topic very shortly, but I just want to, clear up some things and mention some things. So I posted a video today on my channel. So as soon as this live is done, I want you guys to go over, watch that video. Let's see if we can get the watch hours, build up the watch hours on that video. Oh, and I've been doing daily vlogs. Every single day I post a video about what happened in my previous day, and that's just a countdown or a count up or whatever. A countdown. It's a countdown to my birthday. Not to my birthday, I would say it's a whole June thing, because I take June as my birthday month. So yeah, who's this? Let me not even say anything. So yeah, I'm counting down to my birthday, but I'll also extend it to the end of June. So I'll post a video every single day until the ending of June. All right, guys, and I hope you guys are enjoying that so far. I do see a lot of people coming out. I do see the same people coming out every day, but I want some of you guys who don't know about it to go over and check out those videos too. All right. All right. So anyway, so diving into the topic. So today's topic is, wait, you already know I have to go check what my topic is. All right. So see, because I had so many topics in mind, it's like I don't want to get them confused, All right, where did I put this? Let me see where I have. I forgot, something about 50-50. Something about 50-50. So should the who? Do you believe? Oh yeah. Do you believe? Oh my God. Oh my God. You see, guys, I'm not paying attention to the comments, I'm not paying attention to the comments, but it's so funny. The comment section is booming right now. There's so much funny things going on over there. All right, so the topic for today is, do you believe in splitting bills 50-50 in a relationship? Do you believe in splitting bills 50-50 in a relationship? That is the topic today. All right, so that's the topic today, guys. Let me know what you think about that. And before we even dive into the topic, see, one of my moderators just said something very important. So on this vlog, not vlog, why am I saying vlog? Because I'm doing vlogs every day, so I'm talking about vlogs. On this live, it's just positivity. That's all we're trying to push here. We don't want anybody with their negative comments, their sexual comments, their disrespectful comments. We don't want that over here. So if you cannot come over here with positivity, you don't have to watch the video. You don't have to join the live. It's not a necessity, not a necessity. You don't have to be there. So if you're here and you cannot say anything positive, you can just go. You just keep it pushing. There's so many other people on YouTube doing lives right now. So you can always keep it pushing. No need for negativity. And if you come with the negativity, you're gonna get deleted. My moderators are here. They're all reading the comments and they're all gonna just block you or delete you from the channel. All right. Anyway, with that being said, let's go. We're at 37 likes right now. How about let's bump that up to 50? Let's bump that up to 50. Somebody's asking, where am I from? I'm Jamaican, guys. I'm Jamaican. I'm Jamaican. All right, so jumping into the topic, guys. I'm asking a question. What do you guys think? Do you believe in splitting the bills 50-50 when you're in a relationship? What do you guys think about that? Okay, Cool Face said 60-40. Somebody said, remember me from last time, Nor? Big up yourself, Nor. Thank you for joining the live. Somebody said, this is sports job, jazz fan. My wife does all the bills and she should be the provider. Interesting. 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 Anybody else have anything to say? So the topic is, do you believe in splitting the bills 50-50 in a relationship? So somebody said 60-40 already, and another person said their wife does all the bills and she should be the provider. Come on, guys. We need to have a discussion here. Cool Face said, I'll pay for 100% sometimes. Marisa said, it should be 50-50 when both are working. Okay. Somebody said, no, we believe in Jesus. Of course we believe in Jesus. Of course we believe in Jesus. What are you talking about? We're not talking about that right now. Somebody said, girls should be milk out of money to rotted. Marizo, but men should take up most of the responsibility. I like that. Some people might challenge your comment, Marizo, and said, why should men take most of the responsibility? Why? Why? They're adults. Females are adults too. So why should men take up the responsibility? Am I, like, if the guy would be like, am I her dad? Why should I be responsible? You know what I mean? Okay. Somebody, the duck child said, depends on the situation of the partners. Okay, that's a good point. Somebody, JE said, yes, 50-50 is how I do things. 24 years married with 3 kids. Okay. All right. That's a good point. It's not really just education. One time I'll come here and talk about Jesus. But we can never leave out Jesus out of anything though. But today we're talking about relationship and money. So, good morning, my friends. MD, hi. Monir, sorry if I didn't pronounce that properly. Girls should pay everything so we can slack off and game. Choblo, whoa. Yo! Oh my God, that's so funny. All right, what else? School face. In my culture, I grew up seeing men taking care of most of the bills. That's true. Most of the time in Jamaica, though, like for Jamaicans, I know most Jamaicans would say that, well, the, maybe the old school Jamaicans would say that men should pay most of the bill. So let's see. Emmanuel, if loving you is a crime, then I'm going to prison for you. I would the blow. Oh my God. You're making me laugh right now. Sending to my friends. Oh, that's amazing, MD. Thank you so much for sharing. So Kyle said, money plus household work divided by 2. Okay. Big up to your beauty. Thank you, Super Jew. This is a different era. Nowadays, a family needs to set income, and everyone family dynamic is different and life happens. That's true. That's why we're having a discussion today to see where most people like, where your opinion would be, or where most people opinion would lie. So let me see. In Jamaica, most women don't work, but I think that should change now. 50-50. Yo, Cool Face, go ahead and change his opinion. Cool Face change because enough women don't want to work. Enough women don't want work. Kyle said, and situation is okay as long as both parties agree. People get in trouble when they don't talk about it prior, or get offended when people have a different opinion. That's true, because I feel like when you're going into a relationship with somebody, you have to at least have that conversation, right? I feel like people, we have to understand that what we're thinking in our minds, other people cannot know what we're thinking, right? So even if your best interest is for that person and you're thinking positivity, remember you also have to communicate that to the other person, because they wouldn't know what you're thinking in your mind, right? So like, just as this person is saying, Kyle is saying that both people have to talk about it, right? You have to talk about it. You have to agree on that from the beginning. And I feel like that's why a lot of relationships fail, because the lack of communication, and then they have clashes, like, deep down when the relationship happen, or when the relationship starts, then they start having unnecessary arguments because they didn't really set out all the ground rules from the beginning. You know what I mean? D. Dizzle said, does 50-50 mean 50% of what each person earn, or each person should pay 50% of total bills? No, not necessarily the earnings. The question is more directed to the bills. Like, say for instance, if you're paying $100 for rent, right? How much does the man pay for rent, and how much does the woman would pay for rent? Or how would you now split that with your partner to say, okay, rent is 100, or all the bills that we have to pay, rent, light, utilities, whatever, all the bills accumulate to 100. How much out of that 100 are you gonna pay? That's the question. Not necessarily what your income is, because you have to remember that also, you might have a wife and she makes more than you. You might have a husband and he makes more than you. So, it depends on what the parties, or what the people in the relationship would agree on. But really, it's the bills, not necessarily what you earn. Somebody says, since when male paid for stuff? Since when? Marisa said, if a woman is richer, make the man rich and let him be the man doing most of the bill management. Okay, that's interesting. Andy. Hey, I just came home and I got cheated on by my girlfriend of 5 years, and she did it with my cousin. Do you have any advice? I don't want to do anything and that I might regret. Oh my God. Just walk away from trouble if you can. To be honest, to that person, Kenny 4K, walk away from trouble if you can. Because, okay, you have a girlfriend for 5 years and she cheated. Of course, that's going to make you feel some type of way. Anybody would feel some type of way about that. Anybody would be angry for that. Because imagine I gave you 5 years out of my life and then you're going to cheat on me with my own family. Bruh, don't do that. That's not nice. But even though it hurts inside, don't do anything that you're going to regret. And then you do something to her and then you get locked up or whatever the case may be, and then she's still out there with your cousin while you're locked up. Hell no, just walk away. There's so many other women in the world that you can move on with your life. She wasn't for you to begin with. That's my opinion. Okay, Popo said, men made everything around you, just saying. Okay. All right. See, Cool Face is saying walk away. That's I think that's going to Kenny's comment. Jesus said, I don't believe in 50-50. I respect a man that takes care of his family financially. So in terms of this comment, I can see where Jesus might say that, because growing up, we always look at the father as the provider. Like when I was growing up in my family, my father used to be the provider. He used to be the one going out to work, while mom used to be at home with us. She would help us, show us how to wash our clothes, you know, tell us from a younger age how to, okay, come get your uniform, show you how to wash, you know, those little upbringing stuff like mom would do. But my dad, I don't remember my dad used to show me how to wash my clothes and do some also stuff. I just always remember my dad as going out to work, providing, bringing back food. So I can understand a female now growing up expecting that, because that's how the father figure is looked at in the family. So if a man, and then if we are Christians, we're going to follow what the Bible says, right? The man is going to be the head of the household, so he's supposedly the provider. But in this day and age, a lot of people are not thinking that way, because, you know, social media is here now. Everybody have their own opinion. Everybody is, you know, coming up with their own stuff right now. So that's why things are changing. But I do respect what G Disley is saying, that she does not believe in 50-50. She respects a man that cares for the family. And then you have some men, they don't want their women to do anything, because it makes them feel less than a man, because in their head they're thinking like, yo, I am a man, I should provide. True. You know, I have my family, and you know, I don't want to see my wife doing certain things because I'm supposed to be doing that, you know. So you have to understand that everybody have a different mindset, so people would have different opinion when it comes to certain things. Then other people might never, and it also most of the time have to do with how you were brought up. You see, if you were in a household, they call them what, nuclear family, which is mother, father, and kids. That's a nuclear family, right? I think. So if you grew up in that type of family, then you're going to have a different type of mindset than a person that was brought up with a single parent. You know what I mean? So everybody's going to have their own opinion when it comes to that. Experiences also make people shift or shape people's mind, because imagine if you're a man that was always providing, you have a nice girl, just like Kenny is saying that he had a girl for 5 years and now she cheated on him with a cousin. Imagine you as that person, you're providing, you're there for your girl, you're doing everything for her, you're helping her, you're doing this, and then she cheats on you. Now your perspective is going to change, because now you're going to move on to the other person with caution, because you're going to say, oh, I used to do this for my ex and then she cheated on me still. So I'm going to just back off a little bit and, you know, let her do some work. On the other hand, now you have some females that they don't mind. They don't mind helping their partner. They don't mind doing 50-50. They're okay with that. Like, they are fine. They cannot see their man doing everything and they just sit back like this. No, there are some females like that. They don't want that. They want to help. Even when the man is like, yo, I got this, relax, relax. You still see them showing up. Oh, you want me to help pay the Wi-Fi bill? Oh, you want me to help with the groceries? You want me to help me with this? So people are different. You know what I mean? All right, let me see, because I feel like the comments are piling up. All right, so Cool Face is saying plenty of fish out there. Yes, Kenny, plenty of fish out there for you. For you, like, yo, we can't even do that. We can't manage it, you know. Peter said, why did she cheat though? Okay. That's a good question, Peter. Why did she cheat though? Because sometimes people don't just cheat for no reason, you know. People don't just get up and cheat, you know. If you really look at it, people don't just get up and cheat. There has to be an underlying issue. There has to be something underlying why people just cheat, because people don't just cheat for no reason. If you're in a very happy relationship, you're not even going to think about somebody else. So something is going on. I like that question, Peter. Why did she cheat? Ah, GQG, good advice. Morizo, if maybe there's a typo. Okay, if they're not working, a woman can assist for a year and allow the man to get on his feet. Oh, I think if you're not working, if the man is not working for a year, can the woman get up and assist on their feet? As soon as you said that, I remember a movie. I don't know the name of the movie, but I remember a movie. This was a woman. She got married to, I guess, the love of her life, and then he was not working. I think he was trying to build some invention or work on some business idea. If you guys know the movie, let me know the name, because I forgot the name of the movie, but it's a very old movie too, years ago. So the lady, she was holding it down for this man. She was going to work. She was doing everything. And then the guy cheated on her. And then I think she was driving the car to, I don't know what happened, but she met in an accident or something like that, and then she lost the ability to have kids because of that whole cheating situation. And then she stayed with the man until she was older, and then the man, now finally his invention came through, and then he left her. He left. They broke up. They got divorced. So that kind of, as soon as Marisa said that, it reminded me of that movie. So if you guys know the name of that movie, let me know. Peter said, a girl is not gonna cheat if you do nothing wrong. I want to challenge that, Peter, because sometimes the girl might cheat because, not because you did something wrong, not because nothing is wrong with you, everything is fine, but maybe her mind was not there from the beginning. Because, you know, people talk to people get into relationships for different reason, right? So imagine you meet a girl, everything is going fine, but really she did not really want to be there. Like, she just talked to you because maybe she was lonely, or maybe she was just, man, she was just done with trying to run around with other guys, and then and then because you treat her nice out of all the other guys, she just decided to settle with you. But over time, because she didn't really like you to begin with, she ended up cheating. So it's not always that the person have to do something wrong. It's just that maybe that person's mindset was not with the person to begin with. You know what I mean? All right. This is a survey regarding movie. Choblo. Somebody said, I caught my Roblox girlfriend cheat on me with another man. Your Roblox girlfriend? How? I want you to explain that in more details, because me not understand. I don't understand, man. Roblox. So is the Roblox girlfriend like somebody inside the game with you? Like Roblox girlfriend inside the Roblox game? Like a virtual girlfriend or something like that? Explain that for me, please. All right. Okay. Cool Face said, um, turn on the light for me there, please. Yeah, that feel a little bit better because this light is giving me, from last week I realized that this ring light is giving me headaches, you know. No, that one is not needed. I think that should be fine. You guys can see me well, right? Yeah. All right, guys. I'm feeling so hot. When you come back, bring some water for me there, please. I feel hot. Sorry, guys. I had to just take a little 2-second break. Let me see what's going on in the comment section. Hi, Tito from USA. Big up yourself. Please remember to double tap the screen if you have not double tap as yet. All right. Are you from Africa? Sorry for saying that. I think most black people are from Africa, you know. I think most black people are from Africa. I'm sweating so much. I think it's the hair though, guys. It's the hair for sure. No, I'm not from Africa. I'm Jamaican. Choblowo. Somebody said, nice name. It reminds me of a phone. Nokia. Nokia 3310. I saw Nokia 3310. My sister calls me Nokia, by the way. That's Munir. Yeah, my sister calls me Nokia. This is a very good point, Kyle. So Kyle said, social pressure is irrelevant. Okay. Imagine if we never changed and kept doing things just because that's the way they have been done in history. What a terrible thing would still exist. All right. Oh, Khalil, where were you, man? Guys, Khalil said, hi, I met someone. We were hanging out on Friday. Bob, big up yourself, Khalil. Khalil, make sure you learn from your mistakes. Make sure you learn from your mistakes, and just proceed with caution. All right? I love that for you, though. I love that for you. Big up yourself. Go easy on the bleach, Yardy. What bleach? Somebody said, I get up and cheat. Blow. Get up and cheat for no reason. Oh, because I said nobody's really gonna get up and cheat for no reason. But you have to have Jay, I know you have a reason. You have to have a reason. The reason why you cheat is because maybe the girl, or I don't know what, anyway, maybe the girl that you're with, she's just not the one for you. So that's the reason why you cheat. It's not no reason. It always have to have a reason why you cheat. People cheat because they're bozos. Hello from Bulgaria. Hi, Metin. Can you make a heart with your hands? Of course I can make a heart with my hands. What's a... Somebody asked if I can do a kitty position. What's that? What's that? That's so... I don't know what that is. Like a kitty? Yo! is a yoga thing? Right. Guys, I'm getting educated right now. It's a yoga thing.
Like this, they arch their back.
Oh, interesting. All right, back to the discussion. So, G Dizzle said a good woman will support her man if he does his part to provide for the family, but fall short whether he's unable to pay all the bills, become ill, or lost his job. Wait. Hold on there, guys. Hold on there, guys. We have a comment right there. So it says, a good woman will support her man if he's doing his best to provide for the family, but fall short whether he's unable to pay all the bills, become ill, or lost his job. That's true, because if I have a good partner, if I have a man in my life that is very good, like, you know, we met on good terms, everything was going good, he was doing everything that he's supposed to do as a man, and then all of a sudden he becomes sick or he lost his job or something happened, I would not leave. I wouldn't be like, oh, you have to figure it out. No, I would have to just be there for him to help him. Okay, you lost your job. It is what it is. Do we have some money that we saved up for the rainy days? Yeah, let's use the rainy day fund. If I have to go out to work, I'll work. If you guys follow my channel, you will know that I'm a very hard working girl. So I'll go out there and grind. I'll do what I gotta do. I'll go to work. You know what I mean? To support my family. I'm not the type of girl that's gonna be like, oh, well, if you cannot do it, then I'm not gonna help. I have to help my partner. If he's a good person and he's always been good to me from always, that wouldn't be an issue for me. Yeah, Jesus, she will step up and do what she needs to do. To blow up. Me like, Marizo, big up yourself. Thank you so much. Rohan said, there doesn't must have to be, okay, maybe because the person is replying to what I said about there must be a reason for cheating. Some people said it not always is a reason. It can be opportunity present itself. Plus women tend to go by sight and think with the small head. Okay, guys, what do you mean? You guys here, what's the opportunity present itself? What does that mean? I want to be where opportunity present itself mean?
Pretending to?
The person say when opportunity present itself, and if you have no reason for cheat, opportunity present itself.
Oh, when you get caught up? When a girl maybe just pull, you know?
Like if you go to the party and you drink and the girl just say, yeah, I'm ready.
Strip and start doing
oh, so you just take the opportunity. Yeah. Yo! Yo! Oh my God. No, that's so funny. Big up Dakota, right, for subscribing, and thank you so much. Welcome to the live and welcome to this community. It's always vibes over here. All right, Dakota. Marisa said, these days women don't like 50-50. These days women want men with money.
Perfect.
That's true. That's so true, because that's so true, because a lot of female are used to this what they call it, soft life. They have a soft life mentality, and I think it's always it's mostly the females who were born, they call them what, Gen Z?
Yeah.
Gen Z are the new, yeah, like those Gen Z younger people, like they have that mindset. I don't know why, but I feel like people who were born in my time, I don't feel like they have that mentality though. Talking about they want man with money. For me, I always say this, and if you follow my channel, you know I always say this in my videos. Me, I love my money. I love my own money. I get excited for my own money. So I'm not gonna be the type to say, oh, I just want a rich man, I just want a sugar daddy. No, man, I'm good. I can go work for my own. Marisa said, only money. A lot of women preach. They watch everything before talking to you for trying men in this world. And then I want to add to that, Marisa, because a lot of women might see you, say you have a nice, pretty car, you have a, I don't know, BMW or a Benz or a Audi or those nice you know, those nice, more luxury type of car. They see you with a car, right? And they just assume they just assume that you're rich. They just assume that you're rich, and people, they need to stop doing that, because not because a guy drive an expensive car, it does not always mean that he's rich. Sometimes he borrowed somebody's car. Sometimes he has that car on, we call that when you take out the car on finance, and they're just paying $200 a month or $200 a week for that car. So it's not always that the person is rich because they have a luxury car. So girls, especially, me not bother say what me da go say. But some girls, they watch that. They want men who are driving, and if you're not driving, you can't get her. You can't get her, and that's not right. That's not right. That's not right. I'm not saying that girls should now take up any type of man and not try to have a man with ambition, but why you always gonna just look for men that seem to be rich? Not because he's driving doesn't always mean that he has money. He could be even broker than you, my girl. What is GQG said many people cheat because they haven't healed from their trauma, whatever that may be. That's true. That's true, because if well, I never really been through any type of weird trauma, but I know a lot of people who they have trust issues because they have been with somebody and they gave that person their all, and then they couldn't even believe that that person really did that type of thing to them, right? So imagine that type of person going through that trauma. It's gonna be hard for them to heal, and it's gonna be hard for them to move on. And then when the next guy come, or next woman come, the person is gonna feel a way like, yo, I don't want to make the same mistakes, because remember, we don't know what the future holds, right? We don't know when we're going into a relationship with somebody. We don't know we don't know what's gonna happen. You just have to start the relationship with 100% trust and hope that everything work out how it's supposed to be. You know what I mean? So it's really hard. It's very hard, especially when you have past trauma. You know what I mean? So that's a very, very, very good comment. GQG. All right. Would you stay with somebody who has a good heart but is broke? Boy, if boy, when you say broke, what do you mean? Because you have different levels to brokenness, you know. And then you have to also, us as females, we let me speak for myself. For me,
Who asked that question?
Cool Face asked a question, said, would you stay with somebody who has a good heart but is broke? It depends. It depends on how broke the person is, and it depends on what you call. It depends on what you mean by broke, because what if the person is homeless? That's broke.
Yeah.
But I as a female, I have to also think about my standards. If I am a person who I think highly of myself, I'm not gonna just talk to any random stranger just because he has a good heart. No. Cause no, why? Why should I? You know what I mean?
Homeless and not working.
Imagine the person, boy, it would be hard. It would be hard. And why would I even reach to that point where I know that person to begin with, to even consider? So I would say it depends on the type of broke. It would depends on the situation, in my opinion. What do you guys think about that? Would you stay with somebody who has a good heart but they are broke? Okay, for me, if the person have a good heart and the person is very good, to me as a woman, maybe, but it just depends on what you call broke. That part is I have to think about, because okay, what if the person is a leech? And then I'm trying to fight for myself. I'm trying to go to work. I'm trying to grind. I'm trying to make a savings. But this man, yes, him have a good heart, but he's a leech. And then he's just leeching on me. No. You know what I mean? That's why I said, like, it depends on what you call broke. Because you have different people in this world. They have good heart, but enough of them don't want to work. And enough of them don't want to provide. And enough of them don't want to help. So not because they have a good heart, I'm going to be like, oh, he has a good heart. Hell no. Hell no. So, okay, where was I? Right, there's so much comments. Oh my God, guys, there's a lot of comments. I am so far away. All right, let me try to run through the comments quick. It's because I try. You see me, guys, I'm trying to give everybody like their individual attention, but there's a lot of comments. So bear with me if I skip a comment. Just ask the question again. All right. Jesus said, I believe most women cheat when they are not comfortable in the relationship. That is true. But I believe that if you're not comfortable in a relationship, it's very hard to do, but it's best to just talk to the person and tell them, say, yo, brother, to be honest, I don't feel like this thing is working out for me. I feel like I want to move on. But that's the thing. Don't a lot of people are not man enough and woman enough to say that, because if they have a partner and they're just not feeling it, it's very hard for them to say it, right? Because you don't know how the person is going to react. So I'm sorry, you don't know how the person is going to react, so it's very hard to be straight up and be upfront. But it's the best way. If you're not comfortable, instead of going to cheat and you're upping your body count as you go by because you're just cheating all over the place, just talk to the person and move on. You know what I mean? All right, guys, let me run through this. Somebody's asking me if I'm pregnant. Do you guys know something that I don't know? Tell me, please. Tell me something. Yeah, Kyle, we're all from Africa originally. I believe that too. All right, let me skip out some and go down because there's a lot. Broken heart run the world. Broken heart runs the world. Ellie said, I'm back. Hi, Ellie. Oh shoot, I missed Ellie's comment. Just comment again. I'm gonna go to the end of the comments because there's a lot. Okay, let me see this one. Jesus Christ, a lot of people are commenting, but thank you, my moderators, for answering some questions because I'm here chatting, I'm not even going through the comments. Bombard. Somebody said, my girlfriend is lazy. I'm gonna dump her. Jesus Christ. Why don't you try to talk to her? This is Susie India. Talk to her, man. Try to get her to work. If she don't want to work, then you gotta do what you gotta do. You know what I mean? Rohan said we need to go back to the days of having more than one wives. Oh God. I don't know if that would work, I don't know if that would work because me, I want my husband and my husband alone. I don't want to have no husband with two wives and all of that. No. If I have to do that, I'll stay single. Sorry. Somebody asked if me a bleach. Oh God. Sorry, I can't answer that right now. Let me look for more see other comments. But there's so much comment. Khalil, I didn't see your comment, I'm going to go to the ending of the comments. So anybody who wants me to read their comments, comment again. Let's see if it's another comment. Rohan said, this life of a vibe, keep it up. First, I have stayed on a live so long. Big up yourself, Rohan. Thank you so much for the support. I really appreciate that, man. How are you doing today? Dwight said, I'm doing awesome. Thank you so much. Noah said, it's my 18th birthday. Big up yourself on your 18th birthday. You have your whole life ahead of you. Make sure that you make good decisions in life. All right? But big up yourself on your birthday. Noah. All right. Where am I? Jesus is king. Of course. Somebody said the tattoo is affecting my beauty. Really? Well, that's so it is. Everybody like different things, right? Somebody said I shouldn't drink off all the water. I should save some for bathing. I feel so no, I feel so sorry for them because you just have one cup of water where you are. I feel so sorry for you. You have to bathe and drink from the same cup. Too bad. So sorry. Khalil, you have to send back your comment again because I missed it. There are so many comments coming through. Good morning. It's morning where you are right now? Yo, Rohan, you made a very good point, Rohan. Rohan said, when you get older, cheating stop being attractive. Plus, expensive. You're free. Yo, right now, nowadays, cheating, it takes skills, it takes time, it takes money. Yo, it's so true because imagine you have to cheat now. You have to find some skillful ways. You have to find some skillful ways to tell. Oh, wait, let me hold that thought. I like what GQG said. Pay no mind to the trolls. You are beautiful as you are. Thank you so much. I don't really pay attention to them, because I know me. I'm just trying to be sarcastic, just as though they're being rude or whatever. I'm just being sarcastic with them. But yeah, man, back to what Rohan was saying. It's very hard in these days, and it takes money to go treat because you have to imagine you can't bring the person to your house, so you have to find a hotel or an Airbnb or something. Where's the money gonna come from? Because especially as men, women are not gonna wait for you to. They're not gonna take their own money to go pay for no damn Airbnb to go cheat with you. You have to go find that money, and then you already don't even have money. So what are you doing? What are you doing? You know how many people right now are staying in relationships just because they cannot pay the bills on their own? Lots of people, especially in Canada. A lot of people right now are together with people and the only reason why they're with that person is because they cannot afford to pay the bills. And that's 100% true. Yeah, cheating kind of sounds stupid at this point. Yeah, because why cheat though? Why are you going to cheat though? Why don't you just leave? Why don't you just leave? I'm big on talking to my partner. If I don't feel comfortable, I'm gonna tell you straight up, yo, bro, this not work out, and I'll just move on. At least when I move on, then I will have a clear headspace. I don't have to be running, hiding, thinking about this, thinking about that, trying to find creative ways how to tell lie and all of that. You know what I mean? It's not worth it. Not worth it at all. When you say how men, Michael, when you say how men talk to women, what do you mean? In a rude way? Oh, and also another thing that I wanted to say is, especially as females, we have to be careful when we think about, should I go cheat or should I not cheat because I'm not feeling comfortable? Don't do that, because the person that you're going to cheat with, guess what's going to happen? Don't bother feel like that guy's going to respect you the way how you would think the guy would respect you. No, because if I am a man and I have a woman that's cheating on her man with me, you think I'm going to wife her up? Never. Hell no. You crazy? Why? Because just as though you can cheat on your man with me, you can cheat on me again with a different man. So I'm not going to wife you up. Hell to the no, so. Hell no. I love what Coolface said. Coolface said, over here, we don't get offended. We turn critiques into constructive criticism and keep it moving. So true. Oh, so Michael is asking a question. One of my moderator want to answer Michael for me? And oh, Michael, I also have videos on my channel teaching people how to speak patois. So you can look at those videos and, you know, up your vocabulary too. If you really want to know the language. Dwight said, real talk, my queen. Big up yourself, Dwight. Guys, if I don't get to reply to your comment, bear with me. There's a lot of comments coming in. And by the time I start replying to comments and stopping, it's like the comments are just filling up and I'm far behind. I know I'm trying to like keep up with the conversation. All right, Marisa said, how important is 50-50 now? How important is 50-50 now? In my opinion, right? I know I've been reading out all the comments, but in my opinion, I'm going to say my opinion when it comes to this whole 50-50 thing, but I'm going to hold it for a second there. Rohan said, oh, wait, Chidi, how are you doing today? Hi, Chidi, I'm doing amazing. Thank you for joining the live and thank you for your comment. Why is everybody talking about bleaching cream? Did I miss something? Did I miss something? You could okay, no, I'm gonna miss something. Cause I don't know why everybody are talking about wait, is it because of my skin?
If they watch your YouTube channel, they will know that you're an
Oh,
natural
so
brownie.
all these people who are talking about bleaching are new people to my channel. Okay, let me just educate you guys. This is a eczema on my skin. Do you guys know what eczema is? Yeah, this is eczema on my skin. I'm not bleaching. I'm just trying to embrace the way my body is. A lot of women would be out here hiding and covering up from head to toe. But why hide? I had these things on my skin since I was a teenager. And I'm used to it by now. But because it's your first time seeing me and you're new to the channel, you don't really know. But yeah, just to give you a little backstory, okay? There's no bleaching going on. If I was bleaching, I wouldn't have this. If I was bleaching, this wouldn't be on my skin. The bleach would have already take off all of this. I would have a clean skin. But I'm just embracing how I am. All right. So Rohan said, but on the flip side, you have instances in which the outside partner is the reason for the original relationship, not ending the outside relationship, provide relief from yard, but make it end. Wait, I don't understand. Read again. It says, but on the flip side, you have instances in which the outside partner is the reason for the original relationship not ending. Oh, and the outside relationship provide relief. So you're saying that when you have an annoying partner and you're like, yo, I just want a one girl, you know, I just escape. Just as how the music would say, you know, they would have say, you know, them dancehall music, they would have said like, yo, me have a next girl because me woman a yada give me headache and you just go to the other person to give that relief. Well, I can understand why people would think that way. But really it not right, man. It not right. It's just not right. It's not fair. And then you have another people would say bun for bun. In Jamaica, they love to say bun for bun. Okay, if I am with somebody and they cheat on me, I don't even know why we're talking about cheating, you know, because this is supposed to be 50-50 relationship. But anyways, since we're on that topic, so a lot of people would say, oh, if they have a partner and the partner cheat, they will not go back and cheat too. So it's like a bun for bun thing. But anyway, that's a different story for a different day. Dwight said, keep away from milk. I guess it's for the eczema you're talking about. Me, to be honest, I'm tired of these. I'm tired of these eczema. I'm tired of trying different ways, different ways to try to clear up the eczema. I went to dermatologist. I did every guys. If you guys watch my videos, you guys would know this already, eh? You guys would know this already. You guys are not watching the videos. Now I see that you guys are not watching the videos. That's why you have these comments. Okay. How long have I been on here now? Over an hour, right? Am I over an hour?
Yeah.
Okay.
12 minutes.
Okay.
You get to read my questions.
I'm going back up. I'm going back up. I'm going back up. Somebody said, I have a question. What is your opinion on Australia? I have no idea. I have no opinion, guys. I don't know. Guys, if I miss your comment, this is the perfect time to send it back, because some of the comments are already gone. Because once you hit a certain point, it just disappears. So, see, Marisa said Australia is a very nice country. Okay. I've never really I've never really done any research into Australia. I just know that I always just hear that Australia is very hot. The temperature is hot, I believe. But I don't really know anything about Australia like that. Not really. I've never really done any research. And then I had a friend who visited Australia maybe 8 years ago. She said it was lovely, but I don't really know for myself. Somebody said eczema can be cured. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I'm not sure about that. I've been to a dermatologist before and they said that they gave me some cream to use. The cream did work. It did clear up everything. But then as soon as the prescription ended, they came right back. So I don't know. Eva, if you had a question from earlier, send it again. I had to skip out a lot of questions. All right. So anyway, back to the topic, guys. Back to the topic, because I'm going to be wrapping up very soon. So if you guys have questions that's not related to the 50-50 discussions, I have so many videos. Anything that you guys are asking me, they're in my videos, because I'm very open on my videos. I talk about every single thing on my videos. So you can go back and check and then leave your comment on the videos. So Cool Face is saying 50-50 is still 50-50 is it still a relationship, or is it just a roommate vibes? I don't think it's a roommate vibe. I don't think it's a roommate vibe, because you know, in my opinion, and this is where I'm gonna wrap up. This is where I'm gonna wrap up. In my opinion on this whole 50-50 thing, I believe that 50-50 depends. I don't believe in 50-50, like as soon as I get into a relationship with somebody, they're gonna tell me that, okay, this is how it's gonna be. You're gonna be paying 50% of every single thing that happens. No, don't bum rush me like that. Don't do that. Because now I'm gonna feel like you're trying to depend on me, or you're trying to like try to get something from me. You know what I mean? Because a lot of people, I know people who, men meet women or women meet men, but because of what they can offer and because of the assistance, the same thing I was just telling you, that a lot of people in Canada right now, they're only with somebody or living with somebody just because they cannot afford to pay the bills alone. So I don't want to be caught up in that situation where a guy's going to tell me I have to pay 50-50. No, I'm going to feel like, oh, you're just with me because you want me to help you to pay the bills, or are you with me to start something? You know what I mean? So In my opinion, I feel like this 50-50 thing is not going to work for me as a female, because men are supposed to step up. Men are not supposed to be weak. Men are supposed to be the strong person in the relationship. Men are supposed to be the leaders. So if I have a guy and he's not stepping up to the plate, or if he's going to tell me all the time that, oh, where's your part of the bill, and where's your part of the bill, and where's your part of the bill, does that even make sense? Just as oh, Cool Face is asking about the whole roommate situation. No, I feel like I'm your roommate because you're gonna tell me about the bills and you're collecting this and collecting that. No, it's not right. When you're in a relationship, it's supposed to be a partnership. Both of you are 100%, 100%, no 50-50. Everybody give their all. So if you're with a person who maybe the money is not that tall right now, maybe if the money is not that tall right now, then you have to help out the other person. You know what I mean? So you can't just, you as a female, you can't just put all the pressure on the man, and as a man you can't just put all the pressure on the female. So if you're with somebody in a partnership, in a relationship, it's supposed to be a partnership, and both of you guys help each other. It's not supposed to be, I am going to do this and you are going to be doing that, and I am going to be doing this and you are going to be doing that. No, you have to sit down and work things out together. That's my opinion. That's my opinion. I don't feel like women should pay 50, and I don't feel like men should pay 50 either. I feel like both parties should come together and discuss how it's going to be. That's what I feel like. That's my opinion. So it's not always going to be you pay 50 and I pay 50. It just depends. And I am the type of person who is very caring. If I have a partner who, things are not really working out for you right now, and, because sometimes people have downtime, sometimes people are going through stuff. I'm the type of person that will be holding up my hand of the stick, because what if you have a partner and you're saying 50-50, then they go sick. So you're going to still pressure them for 50-50? Aren't you now going to step in and say, okay, this person is sick, they cannot work, they cannot provide the amount that they were supposed to? Aren't you now going to jump in and say, all right, I'm going to do 100%? Because in a relationship, you're going to now be required to do 100% sometimes. So what are you going to say? Oh, because it's 50, you're not going to do 100? Whether it be man or woman. You know what I mean? So that's my opinion. That's my opinion. But at the end of the day, like, everybody has their own opinion, and opinions always come from either the experience that you had in your life, or, most of all, experience. It's experience who that shape us into who we are. So a lot of people might have different things to say, but that's just my own 2 cents in that part of it. Because I don't feel like and I feel like some women, they always pressure the men too much. They always pressure the men too much. Why can't you just cut him some slack sometime too? Help him too. Like, not because men are supposed to be the strong figure and the head of the household, that doesn't mean that you are not going to now provide your part of support. You know what I mean? You're going to support. Okay, he would bring the money in, and then help around the house. It's a partnership. And not because he's working, that doesn't mean that the female is always going to be cooking and always going to be washing and always going to be cleaning and always be taking care of the kids. Why can't the man take care of the kids too? Why can't the man cook too? Why can't the man clean too? Why can't the man do laundry too? You know what I mean? It's not a man or a woman thing. Because if you were single, who would be paying your bills? Would you be having anybody to do 50-50 with? No. Would you be having anybody to help you with your laundry? Hell no. You have to do everything yourself. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's my opinion. If you're in a relationship, it's a partnership. You're supposed to be doing everything 100%, 100%, and help the other one. And that's it. That's all I have to say. That's all I have to say. Anybody else have any final words before we wrap up? Because I'm wrapping up right now. Because right now I have a Ludi board waiting for me to play some Ludi right now. I have some Ludi board. Yeah, today was amazing, guys. I really liked the little discussion. Rohan, that was a name that really stood out. Big up yourself. Thank you so much for your comments. and a lot of other people who commented tonight. I really appreciate you guys, but I'm gonna be wrapping it up right now. So right now I'm doing right now this month June is my birthday month, and I'm doing a birthday vlog series. So every single day I post a video about whatever I do during the day. So if you guys are interesting, somebody's saying hello, please reply. Okay, what did you say? Sweet, sweet, suit, suit C2E. What did you say? Comment what you said. Re-comment. So let me see what you said. What's your question? Sorry, I drop. 122, yeah, me I go wrap up now, man. I was just waiting because the person said I didn't reply. No, never really seen the movie. Anyway, guys, so it was a very fun discussion. If you guys loved this discussion, I want you guys to just send some hearts in the comment section. Send some hearts in the comment section. Send some hearts in the comment section, guys. Oh, CG Diesel just posted my Amazon gift wish list. So if you want to get me something for my birthday, you can click on the link, the Amazon link. It will bring you to Amazon, and you can choose anything from the list if you want to buy something for my birthday. Birthday is in 2 weeks or 3 weeks. Yep. 17 days or 18 days, somewhere around there. All right, guys. So send some heart. Send some heart. Oh God. See already. Mafiligan win everybody with the hearts. Send some heart. Send some hearts in the comment section, guys. We're ending the live. Send some hearts if you did enjoy this discussion today. Watch out. Look at that. Big look, no, look on the no, not the first. I'm saying that Mafilian is the one who win. Look at all these pretty heart. Big up yourself. Big up yourself. Tunde, big up yourself. Thank you so much. Big up yourself. See? Marizo, big up yourself. All right, guys, I want to just extend my gratitude and thanking you guys so much for joining today. I really appreciate it. Oh, on my birthday, I will be coming live, guys. I will be coming live, enjoying, celebrating with y'all. All right. But yeah, man, big up on yourself. Thank you guys so much for checking in. I really appreciate the vibe. It's always a good vibe over here. And look, we passed our 100 subscribe. I'm saying subscriber. We passed our 100 likes. Let me see how much the subscription is now. Oh, we got good amount. That's good. That's amazing. We're getting there, guys. We're getting there little by little. So this year I want to get monetized. So that's the reason why I'm putting out the extra effort to provide all, putting in the extra work so that we can reap results. All right, guys. Big up on yourself. Thank you for joining, and I will catch you guys tomorrow in my next video. And I'll see you next week Sunday at 7 p.m. for another Sunday night live. Bye, guys.